Darlene, where's Darlene?
Hey, Steve. I've been single for a long time. I mean, a long time. So I'll go on those dating...
How long is that, baby? Ma'am?
No, about 17 years.
Oh, okay.
I go on these dating website advice things, and I read recently that a woman should offer to pay for 50%, half the dinner on the first date. So they said men would definitely say no, but they'll appreciate the effort. Well, the last couple of times they've said yes. So I thought, this backfired. Let me see. My question is, do men really appreciate it? And should women offer to pay for half on the first date?
No, they don't appreciate it, and you shouldn't offer it. It's just, look. You know what? I really get sick of dating sites trying to play both sides of the fence. You want to match a woman up with somebody, but then you want her to be this totally independent, standalone person. Well, guess what? A man can't be an independent, standalone person. A man, a heterosexual man, is nothing without a woman. Zero, nothing. Ask him. Listen to me. Ask any heterosexual man, and he'll tell you, without women, this don't work. This is nothing without you. Do you understand that? That's period. So stop teaching these women stuff that they don't need to know. Right. If a man asks you out and he's not willing to buy you a plate of food, how can you possibly think that this guy can take care of a family? It doesn't make any sense. It don't make no sense. You can't feed me, but we finna go somewhere and have some kids. Who's going to require constant feeding? Excuse me. Men, we know. Real men, we know that if we take you out, we supposed to pay. We know that. We know that. We already know that, man. Listen, let's stop playing this game. We know the deal. Because let me explain something to you. When we're all across the room and we meet you, when we see you, we see the only reason we walk over to you and we start talking to you is because you have something we want. That's the only reason. We walk over to you because we see something we want. Our job as men is to go over there and see what it's going to cost us to get what we want. That's what it is. So we already know this is going to at least start with a plate of food. Then we know if we're going to keep getting what we want, we're going to have to make some type of commitment. Then we know if we want to keep getting what we want, we might have to buy a ring up in here. Then we know if we keep getting what we want, we're going to have to ask you to marry us. Then if we want to keep getting what we want, we're going to have to put you in a house that you can call your own. We know that. We know that. Don't ever stop requiring that, because real men know that's what we do. That's it.
So basically, I work in the male-dominated industry, and I'm like the only female in my department. And it seems like every time I ask questions, I suggest new ideas, it's like I'm ignored. And then I also feel like I'm under a microscope, like they're just watching everything I'm doing. Yeah. Like, what can I do to, like, make them take me more serious in this industry, in the male-dominated industry?
Well, it's kind of tough. You know, guys can be... Here's a trick you can use, because I had to use it. This is not the same comparison, but kind of like. I was the only minority at this one job that I had. And every time I said something, ain't nobody want to hear what I said. So what I did was, I met a white guy that was really cool, and we became friends. So what I would do was, every time I had an idea, I'd run it by him. I said, man, let me ask you something. Here's a great idea, Steve. Why don't you take it to the meeting? I said, no, why don't you do me a favor? When we get in the meeting, why don't you say it, see how they take it, and then say, Steve came up with this idea. And guess what? He went to the next meeting, came up with the idea. Boss said, that's a great idea. He said, Steve Harvey came up with that idea. Everybody's opinion of me changed after that. And I just got rid. Now, sad that you have to do stuff like that, but there's a guy on your job that you're cool with, right?
Yeah.
Pull him to the side and say, hey, I need some help. I want to be taken a little bit more seriously. Next time they have a great idea, I'm gonna put this idea together. I want you to present it, and if they like it, then I want you to say it's me.
Yeah,
And let's
that's
just
a good
hope
idea.
he does that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
You see what I'm saying? Thank you, darling.
I have this 21-year-old that's my baby.
Okay.
She thinks I'm overbearing, but I'm a protective mom. When she leaves to go out, I have to have a telephone number, where she's going, who she's going with. I have to have their telephone number. And let's not even talking about dating. The boy has to give me his phone number, his email. I have to meet his parents. How do you feel about this, Steve? There's so much stuff going on in the world
You're absolutely
today.
right. It's so much stuff. Now, you are a loving mother,
Thank you.
but you are overbearing.
Oh,
You know, you can be both things at once. This is your baby. I got that. I have a 21-year-old daughter. But my wife's philosophy with all our kids is very smart. She taught this to me. Their wings work. Your children's wings work. You have to let them use them. You can't monitor her like that. At one point in time, you have to believe that something you've taught her sunk in. You just got to trust them. These kids, all these kids ain't crazy. These young people now, they're very connected, technology and everything. So, you know, they can get around all this you doing. They got ways of knowing everything. But you're just being a bit much right now. You got to give her the space. Is that your daughter?
yes.
Let me ask you something. But stand up. What's your name?
Elise,
Elise.
Yeah.
How you feel about this?
I've been dealing with it for so many years.
Yeah,
It's
21.
Yeah, it's a long time though.
Yeah,
don't
if you in
understand?
prison, yeah.
No, but look. No,
Yeah. 21 years on earth is nothing.
but she made it sound light.
Give me an example.
Okay.
Something crazy she's done.
All right, so let's see. Recently, I get off from my job at 12:30 midnight, right? So when I go to my house, sometimes it's not parking right in front of the house. So you have to go a little bit further down the street. So she's like, Elise, call me when you get home so I can know that you're here. So one night I'm like, you know what? Let me just do what she says. Let me call her. So I called. She said, okay, wait right there. I'm going to come get you. So she wakes up out the bed, wakes my cousin up out her sleep to get in the car with her to come, not even a block down, to drive to come get me. Right. Right. Right.
You too much. You too much.
Can I say I'm in love with her? I love her, Steve.
You love her.
I love her.
You love her like a hostage. That little girl, man. I parked 4 doors down. My daddy come get me. You know what? You're gonna have to give her some space. You've raised her well. You've taught her everything. She remembers the lessons, but she got to go out there and put them to practical use. If you never allow your child to put it to practice use, you can't lean on. My 21-year-old moved out. She moved out. My daughter has her own apartment. She's 21. My 21-year-old boy, he got his own apartment. I want him out. Get out. Get your own place. You gotta let her fly, okay? Thank you. We'll be right back, everybody. Hey, you made it to the end of this video. I got a lot more that you're gonna enjoy, so just click to watch the next one. And make sure you subscribe to always know what's happening.